of my classes passed them over the masses. Don't know what my mask is. I'm out here in traffic with my game face on. Cause I've been dedicated. They want dead to me, but that ain't my inner matrix. Similar places. Double R, 70-inch interfaces. Any faces. Twin Mercedes and they heartbeat light. I showed them the brace, we tying up laces. That's on an everyday basis. I done meet cases. I'm talking Jada and Maces. Ski masks on, blur the faces. Nike replacements, burn the aces. Squad a new rollie, I'm changing faces. Give me my flowers while I'm here, I won't let them. I'm changing faces. Give me a second, I'll reappear.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the Celtics looking dapper, getting off the bus earlier. You've got to look your best coming into an opponent's building. Our broadcast tonight coming to you from New York City, amid all the hustle and bustle of the streets of Manhattan. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Marcus Smart stands 6'3", but he said, I can guard bigs, so I started making a joke. I'm a stretch 6. Forget a stretch 5. My teammates loved it, and it just stuck with me. He added, I'm the youngest of 4 boys, so I've been up against bigger guys. For me, that means nothing. Kevin?
Stretch 6. I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The great out there with Garbage Man. And there's the captain. And that's Rigopa. And it's Shorty in at the point. And for New York, Houdini is out there with West. And there's Skinny. Then there's Shake and Bake. And it's Gordon in at the 3. And tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Here's Houdini. And the pass to Gordon. The 15-footer. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Here is Garbage Man. Nice ball movement by Boston. Clock is at 3. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Rondo's shot is good.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Passes to Houdini. Gordon with it. West outside. Here's the 3. Not going to go that time. And the Celtics going the other way now. Pass to the great. Here's the captain. Defended by Gordon. Inside. Here's Shorty. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Houdini passes to Skinny. Outside Gordon. Here's Houdini. And here is West. Here's Shake and Bake. Stolen away. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. The great, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Number 20. But he just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Shorty. The great passes to Shorty. It's stolen by West. Oh, here we go with Gordon. Nobody back to end the run. And he hits the jump shot.
And that ends the struggle. You can feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
And the Celtics with possession here. The Knicks making the shot. Here's the captain. And the shot is long.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
From the baseline. Gordon with another miss.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
That one goes. Count it. Rondo's got 5.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
It gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Throws down the breakaway jam.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've got.
Now here's Gordon. Skinny the pass to West. Now here's Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. Shake and bake, and he's able to get it back. And it's Gordon missing.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Nice shot by Rondo.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Knicks trail by 14. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Gordon with no one around, and they come right back with their own three-point. Gordon's got his second bucket. Here's Shorty. 6 points for him. There's the pass to the captain. Here is Garbage Man. Unloads from 13. And that one hits back iron. Left side, Gordon. Skinny the pass to West. Here's shake and bake. It's deflected. And so it's the Boston Celtics. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll return shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Celtics.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Celtics. Junior's out there with the great, and there's the prodigy, and there's the captain, and it's Shorty at the point.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
He dishes it to Junior. Takes the three, hands it from downtown.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Dimes, outside Gordon. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. And with the young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Got Guys, back to you.
The other upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks. Here's the captain following the score by New York. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Dimes the pass to Shaken. Fires the 3. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Gordon.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And again, Boston with the triple.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Here's the bodyguard. Passes it to Shaken. To the wing right side. Puts one up from 19. And he wheels that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. Greg, you're a former player. And now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
And Boston has possession. Following the score by New York. Shorty the pass to the captain. It's good from long range. The captain's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
There's Gordon with the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. So the Celtics call timeout their first. Look for New York. West is checked in for Gordon. And Houdini subbed in for Dimes. Garbage man, he's checked in for Boston. The Cobra comes in for the captain. Here's Shorty. He has 6. Pass to the Prodigy. Here is Garbage man. Celtics passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Rondo. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Houdini. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Number 17. At the line, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He doesn't get the second one. Celtics leading by 10. There's a minute left to play here in the half. The Prodigy passes to Rondo. Here's the Great. And he banks in the layup. The Great's got his second bucket tonight.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Houdini passes to Skinny. Here's the bodyguard. Here's Houdini. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
Here's the Prodigy. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And again, Boston with the triple. Knicks trail by 13. Here's shake and bake. Fires from the line. A shot off that time. And that concludes the first half. It's the Celtics. They lead by 13. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Tibbs. Going against a high-powered offense like this, I know you have your work cut out for you at the defensive end.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Boston was looking great right away, showing tremendous urgency and a ton of energy. They got out on a masterful 13-2 run to start out. They were able to string together a nice set of offensive plays to finish the quarter, making their last 4 shots. Then in quarter number 2, they actually increased their intensity to pull further out in front, finishing with a double-digit advantage at the half. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Celtics.
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline at the offensive end. It's not about getting the quick shots, it's about getting position. If you want to know how that approach is working, just check out their field goal percentage.
And over to Kenny. What'd you think about New York?
Well, the effort hasn't been there in terms of rebounding the ball. They're getting outworked in that part of the game. But you got to be more physical to turn this thing around. I don't know if they have the personnel to do that, though.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game here from the Cobra.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Boy, he's been aggressive looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. They've got Skinny. Shake and bake out there with Gordon. Then it's Houdini. And it's West in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's the great. No good with the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's West. Plays it up and banks it in. West has got the first basket of the third quarter for New York.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Kicked away. Here's Houdini. Here's Gordon. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Celtics leading by 11. Here's the captain. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Houdini passes to Shake and Bake. Pass to Gordon. Fires the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
So the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Shorty the pass to Garbage Man. Knocks it loose. 90 seconds now into the second half. The pass to Gordon. West outside. Kicks it to Gordon. West outside. 5 to shoot. Passes it to Shake and Bake. There's the 3. And he gets it back. No good from West. Boston's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Shorty the pass to the captain. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Houdini passes to Shake and Bake. Pass to West. On the wing, Gordon. New York moving the ball around. Skinny. Rebounded by the Celtics. The Great's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Gordon over to help. It's rebounded by New York.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Rondo with some nice D. Boston leading by 12. Here's Shorty. He's got 6. The 15-footer. Offensive rebound. Garbage man. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And it's blocked. Shake and bake passes to West. Right side Gordon for 3. The shot's good on the assist by West. Gordon's got it back down to single digits for the Knicks.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His 2nd from distance this half, 5 overall.
Now a timeout called by Boston. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's the captain after New York gets the 3. Pass to Junior. Here's the prodigy. Launches a 3. And it's Junior missing. Knicks trail by 9. 1:09 left in the third quarter. There's Gordon with the 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Rondo passes to Garbage Man. Outside Rondo to the left side wing. And a wide open look for Junior. Boston again missing. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Pulls it from 20. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And now it's just a 4-point Celtic lead.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Here is Garbage Man. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Garbage Man's got his first bucket of the night.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Gordon for 3. The putback. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Celtics lead by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Boston, we've got the Cobra. Garbage man out there with Junior. And there's the Prodigy. And it's the captain in at the small forward.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not... just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish? With intention. Oh.
Here's the captain. The Knicks making the shot. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Rondo passes to the captain. Here's the Prodigy. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. New York's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Here's Gordon. No good. That would have tied it. The Celtics with the lead. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. The captain passes to Garbage Man. Outside Rondo. Nice ball movement by Boston. Hits it from three-point range. Junior's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Into the lane. Low block shot on the way. No good there. And the Celtics going the other way now. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. The pass to the Prodigy. Right wing. Here is Garbage Man. Got a piece of it. Here's Dimes. The bodyguard passes to Skinny. Count that bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Boston leading by 3. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Timeout.
Different look for New York. West comes in for the bodyguard. And Houdini subbed in for Dimes. The Celtics also changing it up. The Great comes in for Garbage Man. And it's Shorty in for the Prodigy. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thank you, David. They get it back. Shake and bake.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. Here's Houdini. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here.
2 minutes remaining.
The Great passes to Junior. Now Rondo. Here's the captain. The shot's good. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, also, I think their blocked shots really jump off the page. They've sent a lot of attempts right back where they came from today.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the 4th quarter.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
At the line for the Celtics, number 27. At the line, 2 shots.
first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. Garbage man, he's checked in for Boston. That's off as well, so he misses both. New York trailing. At the elbow, it's Gordon. Oh, and they take the lead. Gordon's got 26.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Rondo. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
And what a time to get sloppy. A close game like this, you cannot be getting loose with the ball.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection. It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And so it's New York with it, following the bucket by the Celtics. Gordon for three. The shot, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Over to the left wing. Pass to short. From past the arc. Frames it from downtown.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
New York calls timeout. They trail by 4. 32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Shorty.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and he commits the intentional foul.
Second team foul. At the line for the Celtics.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
You know, I don't believe in the word choke, but to come away empty right there is brutal. This game would have been over.
West kicks to Gordon. Back to West. Pass to Houdini. 4 on the clock. For the 3. Off target from downtown. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
You can trap everyone else, but you ain't trapping me, no. Be talking that shit that they ain't even seen. Just trying to get in the swing like I caught me a green coat. I do the for the city, the one you can lean on. My mistake, bro, never by mistake. This more like for my mama's sake. This something you could not relate. This feel like plex out the gate. Pray it's the same that the father say. Know that the aim all kinda straight. Eyes on the game while you contemplate. Don't cooperate with the opposition. My position on the rise till I get in the top position. All eyes on the in my composition. What a competition. I've been searching lately. I ain't found them. A lounging, probably a housing. I had to take a step back from around you. I had to boss my life up and astound you. I need a queen of good and crown it. I need my whole hood to see it. The trees and the sun beaming, nice breeze. I clean the whip and hit the strip. You seem to miss the scheme with this. And leave a miss and leave a list. We don't seem to. I read, he don't seem legit. He don't seem to fit. A tail, I can see the fin. Beware, knowing he pretend. Aware, that be sneaking in. Prepare for who was peeking in. During boss talking, now they see the win. The season in for reaching in the peak is something unseen. I can put the pen for ink and see these rappers shrink whenever they mention me. Leave it in the piece. Be still, I need a refill of decent. Cheek drill a master, we feel your actions don't match your active people. Back and start the rapper, be still the rapture just happened. Craft the deep will, your faction so whack. I'm rationally skilled and most won't call that, but we will. I'm master.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
On the western edge of the High Plains, exactly 1 mile above sea level, it's beautiful downtown Denver. It's Thursday afternoon, and we've got basketball on the agenda. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Well, Brian, the loss of Jamal Murray derailed the Nuggets' title prospects last season, but there's still a team to be reckoned with. As Murray works his way back, they have a superstar in the Joker to rely on. Jokic told me, quote, "I've been the underdog my whole life. I'm used to it. Guys, there is no quit in this team."
Yeah, we knew that. Thanks a lot, Allie. And the Oklahoma City starting five. And it's Wood in at the 3 slot. And for the Nuggets. And it's the Bulldozer in at the 1 spot. Tip-off goes to Denver. Pass to the kid. Here's Black Hole. Tries it from the top of the key. Red Hot pulls it in. Here's the machine. And Walton gets it to go.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Here's the Bulldozer. Here's Black Hole. From the line. And he connects with a jumper.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Here's the machine. About a minute into this first quarter. Wood misses. Takes a 3. A nice shot by the kid.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. To the left side wing. Wood outside. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Here's Walton. Clock at 4. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Wood misses.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Takes the 3. Doesn't go for him. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
Here's the bulldozer. To the left wing. Pass to the kid. Here's Black Hole. There's the three. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. The Thunder have gone 2 of 4 so far. Now Wood. Here's Red Hot. Shoots from the baseline. The rebound by the franchise. Pass to Black Hole. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And the shot goes. Oklahoma City trailing. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Wood. Here's Walton. Here's the machine. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to the kid. Here's Black Hole. The 3-ball. The shot won't fall.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Out to the wing. 1:11 left in the opening quarter. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Got a piece of it, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Both teams will make substitutions. Denver has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Pass to the eraser. Here's Black Hole. Here's Baller. Here's Black Hole. From beyond the arc and then some. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bottoms. Takes a 13-footer. No luck on that one. Here's Baller. Pass to the eraser. And that one no good to start off the night. And so it's Denver leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Taking a look at the Thunder. And it's Cowboy in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Out to the right wing. Here's Bottoms. Gets the 3 to fall. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complimentary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
And the free throw, no good. So it's the Thunder now, trailing by 5. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Brian?
Ah, the Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Down low. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to the kid. And he banks in the layup. 5 points in the game.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And that one misses. Denver in the lead. Here's Black Hole. He's got 9.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
So both teams changing it up here. Out to the right wing. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound, the franchise. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Pass to the machine. Let's go with a 3. Sinks the tray.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
The Nuggets have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's the kid. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And they'll get another chance. Rain Man. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Pass to the machine. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's the kid. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Timeout called, the Thunder. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
The Thunder making a switch here. Woods checked in. The machine, his shot is good.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
To the wing on the left. Here's the franchise. Pass to Black Hole. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the franchise. Here's Black Hole. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. He's got 11.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Here's Walton. Here's Red Hot. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Pass to Baller. Puts up a 3. That shot, no good. And Oklahoma City will go the other way with it. 44 seconds left to play in the first half. Drives to the hoop. Here's Red Hot. Back to Wood. Here's the machine. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's the bulldozer. Pass to Baller. Here's the bulldozer. Lets the three fly. It doesn't go for him.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Thunder, up by 1. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Oklahoma City has the edge here at halftime. They lead by 1. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
The road could be unfriendly, and they've clearly risen to the challenge. They're shrugging off the chants from the fans. Defense, you saw it. That's no. They're playing their focus, and they're getting to work. They're playing with a lot of confidence right now.
And Shaq, your take on Denver.
And taking a look at their outside shooting, gotta be honest, it's pretty horrific. Under 30%, which is something you never want to see. They need to reevaluate what they're doing on offense because they're leaving points on the table.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Thunder with a lead. And it's the eraser in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Pass to Wood. Here's Red Hot. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, and he's able to get it back. 5 on the clock. Here's the machine. And it's off from three-point range. And the Nuggets shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. With the drive from 13, and it's blocked by Wood. Second shot opportunity, and he can't bank that one in. Oklahoma City has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. The machine uses the glass on the layup. He's got 10.
You know, you just love to start the second half this way. What a play call.
Yeah, they want to get the half off to a quick start, and they know who to go to.
Pass to Black Hole. The three-pointer off the mark.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Wood left side from behind the arc. And it's rebounded by the bulldozer.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Pass to Black Hole. Here's the kid. Here's the eraser. And another miss by Denver.
Boy, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
Here's the machine. He's got 10. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Here's the bulldozer. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, they get 1 to drop. A little relief after 4 straight misses to start the half.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And the Thunder making a change here. Pass to Walton. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's the machine. 4 on the clock. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown. And the Thunder lead by 6.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Black Hole. 11 points in the game. The shot by the franchise, no good. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Here's the bulldozer. Off target from three-point range for Oklahoma City. They've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Cowboy. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Wood, right side. Rebound by the Nuggets.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And 1:01 left in the third. Here's Cowboy. On target from range.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The Nuggets trail. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Black Hole. He's got 11. Pass to the franchise. And he makes it on the layup.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
So it's the Thunder now, after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Wood, right side. Here's the machine. He's got 10, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
Yeah, just some terrific effort. There. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Pass to Rain Man. The shot that time not on target. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Thunder up 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Taking a look at the Thunder, and it's red hot in at the 4. Here's the eraser. Count that bucket.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Here's Bottoms. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Here's Bottoms. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. The rebound by Black Hole. Picked his pocket. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Here's Red Hot. It's tipped. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's the kid. Pass to Black Hole. Shot from 12. And the Thunder making a change here. Woods checked in. Oklahoma City has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Here's Walton. To the middle. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's the kid. And there's the drive. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now, my goodness.
Pass to Wood. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Just 5 to shoot, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's the machine. Shot clock at 3. From deep three-point range, and he stays with it. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
The bulldozer gets the bucket.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. After the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to Wood. Here's the machine. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
Making a slick move off the dribble to get the easy 2.
Here's the kid. To tie it up. Hits the trifecta.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Here's the machine. Here's Red Hot. And he makes it.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
Way up and over the big guy, and what a time in the ball game to make it happen.
Pass to the eraser. Inside. Black Hole, that's good.
And finally, after trailing for so long, they've leveled the score late here in the fourth.
And their greatest enemy during that comeback was the clock. But they can finally stop worrying about time and start thinking about how to win this thing now.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
Here's the kid. From 15 feet away. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Wood outside. Here's Red Hot. Deflected, and they get it back. Out to Wood. Pass to Red Hot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
And the Nuggets call time here. They're trailing by 2. There's 48 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Guys, thanks a lot. I had a chance to hear what Mike Malone was saying to his team. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
Allie, thank you. Here's Red Hot. Tipped.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. Now a timeout called by Denver. They're trailing by 3. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he ends up missing both free throws. Here's the kid. Here's the bulldozer. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. And so it's the Thunder who come out on top here. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
All demons go to Hades.